Welcome to Authentic with Brazil 201. I'm your host, Brazil 201, and it's currently 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and the Democrats have caved and have ended the government shutdown, all because, first of all, Chuck Schumer, the worst Senate leader in history, did not realize that his caucus made a deal behind his back, which shows how much of an incompetent old man he is, and he is Joe Biden in real time. Now, here are the Democrats that voted yes to reopen the government. All of them are either up in 2028 or 2030, which means it makes no sense why they took these votes because no one will remember who voted yes or no on the shutdown in 4 fucking years. Okay, we have both senators from Nevada, the Hillary Clinton shitty vice president choice, Tim Kaine, Angus King in Maine, that old woman who's retiring in New Hampshire, the other old fucking idiot in Chicago who's retiring, Dick Durbin, and the other senator in 2028. It's quite interesting. Do you want to know what the Democrats got after 40 days of the shutdown? They got basically the exact same offer that was offered to them 40 days ago, but with a bonus, a promise. That's right, people, a promise that sometime in December that they will vote on the ACA extension subsidiaries. No promise that the vote will pass, just a promise that they can have a vote on it. Now, I don't know how stupid Democrats are, but it is this type of cringe shit that makes people hate Democrats, right? Like, look, I hate the pronoun woke bullshit in the Democratic Party, right? But I also hate this lack of logic from all the old fucking idiots who refuse to retire or just make stupid fucking decisions. It is really quite the surrender. After winning big in New Jersey and Virginia. We're not going to do the New York thing. Zoran barely hit over 50% in New York in a Democratic city. Like the fact, like Cuomo, let's be realistic on like the Zoran victory. But, Abigail and Mikey, who blew away all their polling, also standing up against this because it's quite interesting how stupid the Democratic caucus is. I'm glad, Cory Booker decided to vote no on the extension. I still think Cory Booker's a fucking vegan dweeb. But it is amazing how stupid this entire fucking government shutdown thing is. So here is what is in the deal, according to Jake Sherman. Um, it is a vote on the ACA tax credits in December, and everyone who was fired or let go or whatever since October 1st will be automatically rehired, and all the back pay, which is good. By the way, that should have always been a part of anything. But look, I'm glad a lot of fucking Senate candidates I support are, saying hold the line. Plattner in Maine, Mallory McMorrow in Michigan, my boy the goon, the preacher in Texas, right? It's just very interesting how they think this would work. So, like, imagine this. I say, listen, you know what? How about we shut things down? I promise we can vote on Ozempic for all, even though it won't pass, but in 40 days, just because I feel like let's do this vote in 40 days instead of right now. It is incredible how incompetent the Democratic Party is at a lot of levels. And this is the actual Democratic Party. This is not the woke staffers or the woke activists. This is actual elected officials who deserve all the all the blame. It's just so dumb that they're folding on a shutdown in exchange for a doom vote 40 days from now. Not even like the vote would be on next week or whatever. This is why the Democratic Party deserves all the fucking trashing, and Democrats should keep fucking criticizing Democrats. But like a pinky promise vote of a vote in December for 80 ACA subsidies when you could pass ACA subsidies today. I'm hoping, by the way, all the Democrats in the House vote no. I'm also hoping a lot of fucking Republicans in the House vote no and say, fuck this. This is a bad fucking deal. Marjorie Taylor Greene probably, because Marjorie Taylor Greene is like the fucking only person who fights along shit. It is just an amazing thing. I assumed, well, I guess this was always the case, right? Dems would cave or the GOP would eliminate the filibuster. I understand people thought there would be a third, fucking impression, that there was a third door where Donald Trump makes major concessions on policy. I don't know what world you live in, but no. But it's just hilarious that if you think like a pinky promise to vote in 40 days for free labubus and ACA stuff, that will fail. I promise you won't be disappointed, because a pinky promise is fully legal, people. Okay? God, the government shutdown was all vibes. It's amazing how fucking stupid the elected Democrats are. And I really hope Seth Moulton, fucking beats Ed Markey. This is why everyone, if you are over 70, you got to get the fuck out of here. You are old, irrelevant, and stupid. And this is kind of a lot like the Cuomo campaign. The Cuomo campaign was campaigning like it was 2012 and 2025. It's amazing the disconnect of how fucking stupid the Cuomo campaign was. But I guess I don't know. Should I run for Senate in New Jersey? Should I just file and get the vibes? Because I would vote no. I'd say vote no forever. Keep the government shut down until they get the ACA subsidies or whatever. Look, you can make it that the ACA subsidies do not give the benefits to illegals or whatever. By the way, I don't think illegals can get ACA subsidies in general. So this is just all bullshit language either way. But it is what it is. So fucking stupid. This is all foul criticism of elected Democrats. I don't have to yell at the woke staffers or anything, because this is, elected Democrats being fucking Tylenol Americans.